you the method that I found that works the best for farming laurels for the Great Deeds Triumph. So let's just take a look at how many I have at the moment. Alright, so I have 1,167. So what you're going to want to do is there's a couple of ways to do this. One way is pretty easy, but it doesn't do it very fast, and the second way requires a little bit of work, but you'll be getting them a lot faster. So you don't need bad juju, but that will help get your super back if you do it the other method. But if you do it the slightly harder method that's faster, you won't need bad juju at all. And I'm running the top tree, Arc Strider, so I have combination blow and gambler's dodge, so I can get endless melee pretty much. And those are also for the slightly easier but slower method. And the liar's handshake just gives you more damage in case you have to hit something bigger. You're going to come to the Dreaming City, and we're going to go to the Gardens of Esla. That's how it's pronounced, which is down here on this portion of the map. So right as you spawn in, you're going to go through the cave system here and take a right and just kind of follow that path. So you get all the way over here, and you'll know you're there when you see these three waterfalls. And what you're going to want to do is jump onto this little rock formation here. And you'll need a Tincture of Queen's Foil, I believe it's called. Yeah. We're going to pop that, and we'll open up the Ascendant Portal. And once you're there, you'll be inside this place. And what you're going to want to do is grab these orbs that spawn in different locations around the map, and you got to dunk them in the middle. The reason why I use this place is because there's endless thrall here. Pretty much, they just keep spawning and spawning. So you're able to. Wow, I'm going the complete wrong way. You're able to just keep hitting them over and over and over, and it'll get you those destination laurels. That's a heck of a grind. So try to avoid these darkness things, as you're not going to be able to jump very well through them. Actually, you can shoot them if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that one before I pick this up. And these knights will follow you all around, but they are pretty slow, so they're kind of easy to avoid. Those are the guys you want to be more careful of, because they will blast you right off the map. And I'm kind of going the long way here because I wanted to avoid the blight, because I didn't want to get stuck in it with these knights chasing me. Alright, we're going to take it into the middle and dunk it. So this is the quicker method. The slower method just involves meleeing the thrall in here. And you can do that in strikes as well. But in here you'll just have an endless number of thrall to melee. You'll just have to be careful, because the knights will follow you everywhere. So you'll want to melee a few, then move. Ooh, I thought I was going to go off the edge there. Yeah, melee a few, and then move on to the next place. Oh, that guy was trucking. Escalation protocol could also be a good place for this to do this method. It seems to work best with the thrall that initially spawn in, but I mean, you get waves and waves of ads in that, and you could be grinding for shotgun or sniper, which a lot of people are doing. Anyway, also, it definitely wouldn't hurt to have a fire team member in here with you, just in case, you know, you fall off the edge or die doing this. But if you don't do this method and you just use the melee method, what you can do is you can find these little pillars around the place, so you can get onto the. Ooh, shit! No. Barely saved that one. So I'm almost making mistakes here because I'm kind of rushy just for the sake of video speed. But once you dunk the last orb here, what you'll have is an endless pool that will give you your super back. So what we're going to do is just use it on these thrall that spawn in. But to try to avoid the knights as much as you can, because you don't want to kill them. That will end the mission for you, so they'll stop spawning. And once your super runs out, oh god, all the knights are like right in the middle there. You're just going to run back through the middle, and then you got your super back again. And you just keep doing this basically until you're done. Alright, I'm just going to kill a few more, and then ooh. That's why you want to be really careful of the knights, or stopping in one place for too much. All right, I'm gonna let this super run out, and then I'll show you just the melee method, which is pretty self-explanatory. But now that our super's run out, what I would do, I mean, I would just keep doing that. But if you can't dunk the orbs, and you want to just farm those from one of the pillars. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, here's one right here. So this would be a good spot. You can head over to here, and you'll get the thrall spawning in, and just melee. And I kind of back up as I'm doing it, because it helps keep them from getting behind me. And then when you absolutely need to take a break, you jump up here. And from here, if you're not dunking the orbs and you don't have the endless super pool that you have in the middle, which you can do, is use your bad juju just to kill these thrall that spawn in for you. And that will get your super back, you know, at a decent rate. But it's ideal if you get the pool in the middle going and just use that method. Alright, thanks for watching.